What happening in the France? We are looking here. The National Assembly was busy to draft the constitution one hand. On the other hand, the people were facing different problems. A severe winter had meant a bad harvest. The severe winter was there, extreme winter was there, and cause of this extreme winter, the harvest was not good. If the harvest is not good, automatically the prices of bread was rising. So prices of bread were rose. Often bakers exploited the situation and hoarded supplies. The bakers who were baking the breads, they were exploiting this situation and making storage. Hoarded means making storage more. They were not bringing the breads in the market. The supply was stopped. Hoarded the supplies. After spending hours in a long queues at the bakery, the ladies were spending more time, long time in front of the bakery. Crowd of angry women stormed into the shop. One group of women entered in the shop and stormed it. At the same time, the time is the same of the 14th July, which we have seen on the first page. At the same time, the king ordered troops to move into Paris on the 14th July. The agitated crowd stormed the destroyed the Bastille, which we have discussed on the first page. This was the situation in the France, which was leading to the revolution. Now, in the countryside, we will look. This was happening in the urban region. In the countryside, rumors spread from village to village that the lords of manor, it was the place like a haveli. The meaning is also given in your book. The lords of manor had hired bands of brigades who were on their way to destroy the ripe crops. The rumors which were spread in the urban region in the Paris, that was the king is going to send the troops. In the same way, in a rural region also the rumors were spread. The manors, the belongings of the manors were hired bands of brigades and sent these people to destroy the ripe crops. Caught in the frenzy of fear, these people were afraid. Peasants in the several districts seized hoes and pitchforks and attacked Chatioks. Chatioks, it is also the place like a manor, or this is the manor only. They looted, hoarded grains, and burnt down documents containing records of the manorial dues. A large number of nobles fled, going away, running away. It is the past of the fly, fled from their homes. Many of them migrated to neighboring countries. This was situation in the rural region. In the urban region, what was there? We have seen in the earlier paragraph, and this was in the rural region. We'll move ahead here again. Look. Faced with the power of his revolting subject, Louis XVI finally accorded recognition to the National Assembly and accepted the principle that his powers would from now on be checked by the Constitution. By looking this all situation, by looking all the condition in the country, the Louis XVI accepted the demand of the Third Estate National Assembly and he accepted the Constitution. On the night of 4th August 1789, the storming of Bastille was took place on the 14th July 1789, and this incident is taking place on the night of 4th August 1789. The Assembly passed a decree resolution. The decree is passed abolition of the feudal system. With this decree, with this article passing, with the passing this resolution, the abolition of feudal system and feudal system of obligation and taxes. The feudal system abolished along with the obligation and the taxes which were paid to the state and the first estate. Members of the clergy too were forced to give up their privileges. According to this constitution, according to this decree, the members who belongs from the first estate, the clergy also forced to give up their privileges, which privileges they enjoyed, that privileges now removed. Tithe were abolished and lands owned by the church were confiscated. The tithe was the tax which was paid by the third estate to the church. That tithe was also abolished, and the land which was owned by the church, that land also confiscated. It means declared as the state property, and it used for the other purpose. As a result, the government acquired asset worth of at least 2 billion livres. Cause of this one, the government got the property of 2 billion livres with the confiscating the land of the church, confiscating, zabt karne. The legal authority is a changing by the government. This we have studied now. Now we will move toward the 2.1, how the France become the constitutional monarch. The forming of the constitution we have seen in the earlier part. What situations were led for the forming of the constitution, what kind of situation France faced during the 14th July 1789, and what happened ahead, here we will see. France became a constitutional monarchy. Monarchy was also there. Monarchy, the rule of the government was also there, and along with the constitution, the power of the monarch, power of the king was limited, restricted by the constitution. You know what is meaning of constitution. It is not needing to explain the meaning of the constitution. It is the set of the principle, legal document. The National Assembly completed the draft of the constitution in 1791. Drafting of the constitution we have studied in the class 8, and also we are going to study in the democratic politics. The draft is made of the constitution. It is completed in the 1791. The main objective of the constitution was limit the powers of the monarch. This was the main objective of the constitution, to limit the power of the monarch. These powers instead of being concentrated in the hands of one person. In the earlier period, the power was concentrated in one hand, but with the reference of this constitution, the power is distributed among different organs, were now separated and assigned to different institutions. Different organs were made, different institutions were made to run the government. Only the monarch is not responsible or not having all powers to run the government. The powers are here, which also we have studied in the class 8, the organs of the constitution, organs of the government, legislature, executive, and judiciary. It started with the France, the constitution which formed by the National Assembly. This is the gift by the France to the world. The legislature, executive, and judiciary. The power is distributed among these organs. Earlier, the power was concentrated only in the one hand. This made France the constitutional monarchy. With this distribution of the power, the France became the constitutional monarch. Learn the figure 7, how the power is limited, then you will understand very easily. Three bodies you are looking: the judiciary, the executive, and the legislature. The judiciary is worked by the judge. They were elected by the active citizens. And there were two parts, two ways of the citizens. The third estate was divided in two categories. One was the active citizen and one was the passive citizen. The active citizens were who? They were the active citizens entitled to vote about 4 million of a population of 28 million. These people were voting and choosing the electors like representatives. We are sending the MLAs or the MPs in the assembly or parliament in that way. these people were electing the representatives. They were electors. They were 50,000 men. Men, not women. Keep in mind. Everywhere women were denied their rights. These electorates, these representatives were electing National Assembly. These were again the representatives of these electors. They were 745. Now, this legislature were controlling to the king. If the king want to do something, it was needing to take the permission of the National Assembly. The proposal should be signed by the National Assembly. But on the other hand, the king was having veto power. If any proposal is not liked by the king, he can deny that. He can send again to the National Assembly. The ministers, in executive, king and ministers were there. We know in the executive, like prime minister and the ministers are there. In that way, in the France also, king and ministers were involved in the executives, and these executives were controlled by the legislature. So this was the system through the constitution established in the France, and it was the way to control the king's power. About active citizen and passive citizen, we are saying in this part. The Constitution of 1791 vested the powers to make laws in the National Assembly. The National Assembly was now powerful to make any law. They were representatives of the electors which were elected by the active citizens. I am again and again saying active citizen and passive citizens. Why it is there? Look here. That the citizens voted for a group of electors who in turn choose the assembly. Not all citizens had the right to vote. Not all citizens of the France were having right to vote. They were categorized the active citizens and the passive citizens. Only men above 25 years of age who paid taxes equal to at least 3 days of the labor's wage were given the status of active citizen. Look, this is a sentence which will refer very well to you to understand the active citizen. To whom these people given the status of the active citizen? Look, all men, only men who completed the 25 years of the age, not women. Just the 25 years completing is not enough by the all men. That men were given the status of the active citizens who paid taxes equal to at least 3 days of the labor's wage. If a person is paying the tax as the same of the 3 days wages of the labor's wages exchange of the work, labor's wage were given the status of the active citizens. They were entitled, means given the status of the active citizens. Then who were the passive? Use your English grammar here to understand. The remaining men and all women were classed as a passive citizens. Those who are remaining there, all women and the people who are not able to pay the taxes as the 3 days of the wage of the labor, that all were concerned as the passive citizens. They were not having right to vote, take part in the electing the executives of the France. This was happened through the Constitution 1791. The reading of the table. On this table, the different symbols are used. The chain is here. These two delegates are there. Declaration of the Human Rights. Some rights are also given on the table. About this everything, we are reading with the next symbols with the help of next picture. The Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizens. painted by the artist Le Barbier in the 1790s. These figures we are going to study with the help of next part. The reading of political symbols which are shown on the table. One broken chain you are looking. Chain means bonding. The bonding or the compulsions are broken here. So this is the symbol. This is saying that the broken chain is saying chains were used to fetter slaves. The slavery is came in end. A broken chain stands for the act of becoming free. This chain is representing their saying all are became free. No limits are there on the common person or on the common people. The second symbol is here used. The bundle of rods or fasces. This is the bundle you are looking. The rods bundle, it is here. It is the symbol of unity. This is the symbol of the broken chain is the symbol of becoming free, and this is the symbol of the unity. One rod can be easily broken. You know the story. Four brothers were there. The father was in a worry. What will happen with them? Then the father gives them the lesson how to become how the unity works there. The same you can use here. If the one rod is there, it can be break down easily. But if all will remain together, it makes the unity and becomes the form of strength. This is the symbol of the unity and strength. The next symbol you are looking here, the eye. The eye within a triangle. The eye within a triangle you are looking. A triangle reading radiating light. The light is radiated from this triangle. The all-seeing eye stands for knowledge. These all people are ready to grab the knowledge. The rays of the sun will drive away the clouds of ignorance. The third state were ignored. Now the knowledge will not allow them to ignore. This is the symbol here. Next symbol. Symbol of royal power, charity. Having power in a one hand or the legal power. This is the charity. The next symbol, again interesting very. These all symbols are used in the earlier table which is shown on the earlier page. Snake biting its tail to form a ring. The forming of the ring, but snake himself is biting his tail. Symbol of eternity. A ring has neither beginning or no end. The unity, whatever the started work is here, there will be no end for it. This is the ring showing as the symbol. This cap is used there again. Red Fergan cap worn by a slave upon becoming free. This was the cap which was used by the slave. The lady, blue, white, red, the national colors of the France.
यहाँ के तेल के दिख रहे क्या दिखिए तेल के
We are looking the symbols here. The next symbol we will see here, the winged woman, personification of the law, the goddess of the law. We know in India also it is having, but in a different form. The blinded goddesses we have looking the judiciary in the India. In the same way, the winged woman, the personification of the law in the France. The law tablet, the law is the same for all and all the equal before law. The tablet, the table is which shown, that is the that saying all are equal in front of the law, before of the law. These are the symbols we have studied, the activity and the source which is given on the earlier page, this activity and the source on the earlier page. Source C. Read these both things, then you will understand the all symbols and the meaning which are used in the French Revolution. In this way, we have seen the outbreak of the revolution in France.